Often, when a TV show becomes extremely popular, it gives birth to spin-offs as a way to continue capitalizing on its success and give the spotlight to fan-favorite characters that get less attention in the main show. Many spin-offs end up as just that, a short-lived, fun source of entertainment while waiting for the main course to release another season. But there are some spin-offs that establish themselves as top-tier series that improve upon the original and even end up overshadowing it. We're starting off with Wednesday from the Addams Family. Considering how big the time gap between Wednesday and the original Addams Family TV show is, you'd be forgiven if you didn't know that there was a TV show to begin with. But, exactly due to that sizable gap, Wednesday feels very fresh and is a welcome introduction to the franchise for anyone under the age of 30. And if you do decide to venture back to watch the Addams Family, we're confident you'd agree that Jenna Ortega-led spin-off is the better of the two. Wednesday brings a spark to the Gotti franchise, with the main character really bringing life to the Addams universe thanks to her charisma in the role of the broody, antisocial daughter of the family. The spin-off stays true to the aesthetic of the original while introducing modern concepts and intriguing storylines which make it a hit on Netflix.
Pugsley.
In number 4, we have NCIS from JAG. Police shows have been a staple on TV for decades now, but few series compare to NCIS' cast of incredibly diverse personalities, which has made the show one of the best police/military dramas ever produced. NCIS is a spin-off from the Navy-focused JAG, with the concept being introduced in the original's 8th season. Now, JAG did have its own success, but it's heavily overshadowed by its spin-off thanks to the excellent performances given by the likes of Mark Harmon and Michael Weatherly. NCIS also has a much stronger focus on developing the characters and their relationships, which helps the viewers connect with them to a much deeper extent. The show also manages to incorporate stories about contemporary events, which gives it a feel of familiarity. While JAG focuses heavily on the military aspect, NCIS manages to strike a fantastic balance between action and relatability.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. I just can't with this guy, Max Loud.
Next up, we have a classic, The Simpsons from The Tracey Ullman Show. Few people know this, but The Simpsons originally started as a series of animated shorts that were part of The Tracey Ullman Show. Now, we're not saying that The Simpsons isn't an original concept. Far from it, actually. It's an original concept that was first piloted as a segment on another show and then, after proving successful, received its own series, which has been running for over 30 years now. So, technically a spin-off. Of course, that doesn't take away from the pop culture influence that The Simpsons has had since its pilot episode, and its longevity is a testament to its quality writing and consistently relevant thematics. The show has built an entire world of characters and stories that millions of people relate to and love watching. And while the original Tracey Ullman Show ran for just 4 seasons, The Simpsons' humor and soul have cemented its place as a TV staple.
Don't be afraid.
As a runner-up, we have The Flash from Arrow. The Arrow was one of the first popular DC-based superhero shows, and it gave birth to the Arrowverse, from which the Flash spin-off was created. The Flash is a much more lighthearted and humorous show than the broodier Arrow, which in turn has allowed for a larger scale of character development, making the characters much easier to like for casual viewers and plot lines that audience members don't feel overwhelmed by. Additionally, the show's visual effects are much more impressive than those of its originator. Led by Barry Allen, a crime scene investigator who has the power of superhuman speed, the series revolves around him fighting a cast of iconic supervillains from DC Comics in Central City. The Flash has since become the longest-running Arrowverse show on CW, with its 9th season recently finishing.
One, sorry I'm late. Iris and I just lost 2 wedding venues in less than 24 hours.
Bad juju. In number 1, it can only be Better Call Saul from Breaking Bad. There's no denying that Breaking Bad is one of the best TV shows ever aired, but many fans have been arguing that its spin-off, Better Call Saul, has surpassed it and has been crowned king. Originally met with a ton of skepticism by fans of the original, especially as it would center around the extravagant lawyer Saul Goodman, Better Call Saul took a much different approach to storytelling and character development, which allowed the show to tell a narrative that's much more immersive. Backed by a career-defining performance by Bob Odenkirk and much more intricate writing, Better Call Saul explores deeper themes including integrity, relationships, and hypocrisy. The show's pacing is also slower and more calculated, with it building up tension season by season in order to prepare the audience for major events. Putting it simply, Breaking Bad ran so that Better Call Saul could soul.
You can't conceive of what I'm capable of! I'm so far beyond you!
And thanks for watching, guys. What's your favorite spin-off show ever? Do you think it's better than the original? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for trivia and videos about your favorite shows and characters. Thank you again, and see you next time.